What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and today I'm going to be discussing the top 5 snubbed Overwatch heroes. I'm talking those who have been continuously starved for content in the forms of skins, emotes, victory poses, and highlight intros. While some heroes, Tracer, seem to be adorned by the mighty hand of Blizzard, others are not so favored. So let's jump in and see who made the list. To preface, I am evaluating the heroes based on a content point system, where rares are worth 1 point, epics 2, and legendaries 5. You'll see how it works once I get started. Also, Ana and Sombra won't be on here since they haven't been out as long as the others, so it's understandable that they would be lagging a little behind in terms of content. And I won't be counting the Halloween victory poses, since everybody got one of those. So first off, at number 5, we have the spider herself, Widowmaker. Featuring 1 legendary, 2 epics, and 1 rare, she has a total of 10 points worth of content. Now, honestly, I will agree that she out of most heroes is in a really bad situation, as her only legendary came with pre-ordering Overwatch, and her only other skin, which is just an epic, was all the way back during the summer games last August, which is also where we saw her rare victory pose. As for her highlight intro, we got that during this past Winter Wonderland event, and while I agree that it's a pretty good one, she has really been missing out recently on what we all want. Skins! Hopefully, she will be seeing a bit of favor from the great Blizzard in the sky soon, since, even though I don't play her personally, I would love to see her get some more stuff, if you know what I mean. Next up is number 4, where we actually have a 3-way tie between Genji, Soldier 76, and Torbjorn. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. How could it be a top 5 if there are now at least 7 heroes on it? Okay, the only reason I did this was because they all came out to equal point values, and so to try and split them up would mean that people get left off the list, one of them being Widowmaker. So anyways, let's break down this number 4 threesome. First, I will cover Genji, who has 1 legendary skin, 1 epic skin, and 1 epic highlight intro, which comes to a total of 9 points on the Blizzard favoritism scale. Now, his Summer Games skin and Halloween pumpkin carving intro are both great, but his legendary skin is a bit of an issue. As well designed as his Oni skin is, you could only get it for a limited time by playing Heroes of the Storm. And on top of that, you had to play the game with a friend in order to actually get it. That can be troublesome, because not everybody has those. I lucked out. Fortunately for me, I happen to have one, so I was able to get the skin. But anyways, Genji is yet to get a proper holiday event legendary skin, and given how many pro Genjis exist, I think it would be really great if he had one. Moving on to number 4 1/3, we have the former head of Overwatch himself, Soldier 76. He also holds 9 points, with 1 legendary skin, 1 epic skin, and 2 rare victory poses. Since rares are generally rather unimpressive, despite the fact that they hold value in this arbitrary point system I literally came up with just for this video, I would say Soldier 76 resides just below Genji in terms of content, but he's still close enough to share number 4. So Soldier's legendary skin, while a rather nice one in my opinion, is only obtainable through the Overwatch Origins edition, which, of course, makes it not a proper event skin. As for his epic skin, we got that during this past Halloween event, and in my opinion, it's pretty good as well. As for his 2 victory poses, well, let's be honest. Who the fuck cares about victory poses? No, I kid. I actually quite like his. The Winter Wonderland toast pose is so-so, but I do really like his Summer Games golf swing. Nothing like golf to emphasize being an old man. However, it really surprises me that Blizzard hasn't given him more. He's kinda one of the biggest faces of Overwatch, so it seems like he would get more attention. I don't know. Perhaps he has something great in store just around the bend. Only the future knows. Speaking of the future, let's finally finish up number 4 by covering Torbjorn, the last of the heroes to have 9 points worth of content. Just like Soldier, Torb has 1 legendary skin, 1 epic skin, and 2 rare victory poses. The epic skin is from the Summer Games, as well as one of his victory poses. He then didn't see anything again until the Winter Wonderland event, where he got his wonderful Santa skin, as well as another victory pose. He's the only one of the number 4 crowd who has a normal event legendary skin, which, in all honesty, I think is probably one of the best looking special legendaries in the whole game. Having said this, I would probably place him just slightly above Genji, making the official number 4 tier list go top to bottom as Torbjorn, Genji, Soldier 76. Finally, moving on to number 3, we have Symetra. Symetra is the first hero on the list to have no legendaries, but instead has 4 epics, 2 being skins, 1 being an emote, and the last being a highlight intro, bringing her out to a total of 8 points. Her 2 skins are both, well, good for what they're worth. They're nice recolors of her default attire, and they look just fine. Her ribbon twirling emote is meh, but okay I guess, and her highlight intro is actually fairly cool in my opinion. Overall they are decent, but the lack of a legendary is what truly stands out as an issue. Sure, the epics are nice, but come on, we all know what we really want, and that's some awesome new player models. Symetra in particular I feel is lacking here, because her Architect and Vishkar skins are, well, really underwhelming. The point of a legendary is to take the same hero and change up their look, so that they visually are still identifiable, but noticeably different. One of the best examples of this done right, in my opinion, is Junkrat. His default skin is a battered, crazy wastelander, but then his legendaries make him into a crazy jester clown and a creepy scarecrow monster. All 3 are completely different themes, but still iconically identifiable as Junkrat. Symetra, however, has the default skin of a futuristic, techie dress sort of outfit, and these 2 of her legendaries are, well, variants of the exact same theme. She just has shorter hair and a slightly different outfit. People get up in arms about the underwhelming laziness of May's Christmas skin, but nobody really acknowledges what, in my opinion, is an even greater skin injustice. Sombra also suffers from this exact same kind of issue, but as I said before, I'm not going to talk about her. Hopefully, Symetra will soon get a new legendary skin to help mix up the variety in her wardrobe. Coming in at number 2 on the list is the American stereotype himself, McCree. Featuring only 3 epics and no rares or legendaries, he comes in at a point total of only 6. That being said, he has, in my opinion, 2 of the best goddamn epic skins in the game. The amount of detail changed in his Scrooge skin is honestly good enough that I could have seen them making it a legendary. And what true patriot couldn't love his red, white, and blue American outfit from the Summer Games? America! Anyways, getting past his America! We have his emote from the Winter Wonderland event. It's pretty good, with some nice snow effects, but unfortunately, his content ends there. Poor old McCree only has 3 things. That's almost nothing. Even though I can't play McCree for shit, I still think he's one of the coolest heroes in the game. Mainly because America! I would love to see him get some more cool stuff, especially skins. So hopefully Blizzard has something in store for him soon to come. Before I conclude this video with number 1, I would first like to briefly go through some others who didn't quite make it. These are heroes whose point values were barely too high to make it on the list, but still could stand to see some more stuff as well. Here are the honorary mentions. Now that we are at the final stretch of the video, it's time to reveal the number one most content snubbed hero in all of Overwatch. Coming in first, the both loved and hated dragon-wielding bowman himself, Hanzo. I'm sure all of you saw this coming as number one, because he's fairly renowned for having this status. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what all content he's got. He's got one there. Nothing there. Nothing. And none. Oh, that's right. He has almost nothing. Having only a single epic skin, Hanzo has a grand total of only 2 points. Sweet Jesus. Blizzard has something against this guy. I guess they hate him just as much as 90% of the player populace. Granted, the one epic skin that he does have is pretty good, but he only has the one skin. He has no event legendaries, highlight intros, emotes, or victory poses at all. What the heck? Jeff Kaplan, game director of Overwatch, has said that they have multiple skins being worked on for all heroes at all times, but that some skins just make more sense being tied to certain events or holidays. So we can assume there are things in the works for good old Hanzo, but that they just haven't come to their appropriate events to be revealed yet. I guess in the meantime, most people's least favorite Symetra brother will just have to sit on his hands, waiting for whichever future Overwatch event will finally show him the love that all true heroes deserve. Except Tracer. Anyways, this is Master Ian Gamer, signing off. All the visuals in this episode made it take forever to edit, so hopefully you guys liked the extra effort. Feel free to like and subscribe for more content, and until next time, keep your fingers crossed, and have a good day.